Menu narration set to 100. Menu narration set to 100.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. These guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Returnable here. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And prior to last season, his team asked him to put everyone on his back and carry them to success, and he did exactly that. Now, at this point in his career, all he cares about is postseason success and finding a way to get his team to a Super Bowl.
Motion man is Shakir. On play action, Allen. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Throwing now is Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
21 more yards. That's another Bills. First down.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 16 carries, 70 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans 7.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And there's no doubt about the talent that we see from C.J. Stroud. We've watched it develop in his first 2 years in the league. But the best way quarterbacks are graded is winning. He's out there trying to win his 3rd division championship in as many years.
The numbers on the ground for Montgomery in last week's affair. 10 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time. And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
2nd and a yard at the Bills' 41-yard line.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Inside in the opening drive. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Ready.
They stay on the ground with Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
The running game's playing a huge part in getting them down to this point on the field. I say stay with it. Keep pounding the football. Keep driving. Keep grinding.
Yeah, even down in the red zone, keep going for it.
No doubt about it. Dance with what brung you.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Woody Marks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
The game at 7.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Returnable here for Davis. Oh, look at the juke. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Bills' offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. They start the drive with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Under a minute to go. Clock running in a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Allen going to throw. That's taken in by Shavers. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
They'll give to Cook on the read option. And slow going there as they'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
7-7, our score after one. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it second down and 12. To throw, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Will go down as a gain of 6. Third and 7 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 32-yard line.
That's another Bill.
Moore, the man in motion.
It's a gain of 17.
To the air, Allen. Pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he takes it down to the 20-yard line.
For a Bills first down.
Allen. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to be set up beautifully. A heck of a return down inside the 40-yard line.
But with the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
And now out comes Houston. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
11.
Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Texans at 8-2 on the year. Coming as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners of 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The throwing again is Stroud. They set up the screen, Marks. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd and a couple.
All right. 18.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
All right.
Montgomery. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. David Montgomery taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was David Montgomery's touchdown run that polished it all off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. Got a man and he hits it in stride. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Gain of 14 yards.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Coleman has it here right side. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Another Bills. First down.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. DJ Moore, 30 yards. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Texans 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
Stroud working out of the gun. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 18. What's that? Hey, south. This way. Quick. Hey, south. Hey.
Now Stroud. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
Here goes Stroud again. Completes this one to Thornton. And running with power here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
18.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills' 29-yard line.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that? Buggy. Hey.
Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. And it is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Jaden Higgins with an amazing diving catch. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter. So halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Escaping a tackler at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
8 yards on the pickup, but now they'll have some options on second and short.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Stroud going to give to Marks. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Woody Marks with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, what a move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. He's to the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. DJ Moore with his second touchdown of the night. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, some strong running. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
And Stroud now to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
That's caught again by Schultz. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Oh, ready.
They'll try the right side with Harris. is in. Touchdown, Houston. Najee Harris, 27 yards. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bills 28.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one because he's paying off his results downfield.
Yeah, it's still more time here. Third quarter, we'll see what else he has in store for us. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Allen. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, 70 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Houston set to take over. We've got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Looking to put a drive together.
On the quick, right?
Harris will start the drive out. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Najee Harris with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Texans have taken the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bills 35.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. They juked him. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself. It usually opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Boy, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Cook again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Allen now on the sneak. And he is going to have the Bills first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
They pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with it back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Davis, he'll try to run for it. Shifts by him at the 25. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 12 yards. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
And now they'll throw with Allen. They'll dump this off to Cook. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And this time he's in for a Buffalo touchdown. Now, hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And this will be a Texans first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can manage too.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run again with Harris. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
18.
Stroud looking to throw. They'll swing this out to Marks. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
18.
Marks now on 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
13 yards on the play. That's another Texans first down.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Alright.
That'll carry for Allen. And he can only manage to get a couple. An 8 coming up. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now Stroud. Allen here on the screen. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
18. Look the hot, look the hot.
Stroud. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
3 points are huge. Right there, we can do it.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Stroud to throw it. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So all eyes now on Tyler Bass. This to almost certainly win the football game. The kick by Bass is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So they hadn't called on him at all in until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that? 11.
Here's Stroud. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 47-yard line.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Charles, normally when you see